Hey guys, it's that time again for another Steam sale, and I wanted to bring you a list of some recommendations for some great games that are on massive discounts right now. But let's not waste any more time with a long intro and just get right into some of the sales. Starting off, we have Metro Exodus, one of the most underappreciated games of the last 5 years in my opinion. It's a perfect blend of thrilling missions and semi-open world exploration, boasting an incredibly engaging game world and really tight gunplay. If you are interested in playing the new Stalker, but were maybe a bit scared off by some of the technical problems at launch, then this might be a good alternative, as it's 80% off, going for just $5.99. And it's also just worth picking up in general because it's pretty great. Keeping with the apocalyptic theme, we have Frostpunk. This one's for any strategy fans out there, as Frostpunk is a city builder survival game where you have to build and manage a settlement in a frozen wasteland. There are tons of routes to go and difficult choices you have to make along the way, and things can snowball out of control really fast. Pun intended. Right now, it's just $4.49, 85% off its original price. After that is Going Under, a satirical roguelike set in a giant office building. Being a roguelike, there's lots of different items and perks and playstyles, but what really helps this one stand out is the ability to use most of the items in your environment in one way or another, and the charming story that pokes fun at a lot of modern things, from office culture to dating apps to cryptocurrency. It's not super long or super deep, but it is a really fun experience, and in my opinion, it's perfect for something like the Steam Deck, which is where I played it. And currently, it's 74% off, sitting at $5.19. Next is Lies of P, a Souls-like game that, quite frankly, I think is easily the best Souls game not made by FromSoftware. The level design definitely isn't as good as FromSoft games, but the responsive combat and the incredible bosses certainly are on the same level. If you wanted something that was kind of a mix of Sekiro and Bloodborne, well then boy do I have the recommendation for you. This one isn't on as big of a discount as the other games on this list, but it's just packed with content and it is an absolute must-play for Souls fans. Easily one of my favorite games of last year, probably top 2, and right now it's 40% off, going for $35.99. Then we have Ape Out, a Hotline Miami-style game where you play as a big monkey on a rampage. Mash your enemies into a bloody goo as you escape captivity with a freeform jazz soundtrack that reacts to your every move. And when you get into a flow, the gameplay, music, and art direction all come together in a fantastic way. And during this sale, it's only $2.99, 80% off the original price. And then finally, we get to a game with a massive 90% off discount. And that game is Prey, another extremely underappreciated gem. Prey is an FPS and immersive sim set on a massive space station set adrift. Of course, the space station is not entirely empty, and it's actually filled with a mysterious alien species called mimics that can, well, mimic things around you. It's a really fun experience, and there's tons of ways to play through it, and now is a great time to do so, as it's just $2.99. Which is an insanely cheap price for a game of this caliber. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope some of these recommendations were helpful. Let me know in the comments down below if there's any games that you'd recommend, and what games you guys decided to pick up during the sale. I hope to have more content out before the end of the year, but I actually recently just moved, so I've been dealing with a lot of that stuff and haven't had time to really work on some videos that I would have liked to, but I want to get at least 1 or 2 other videos out before the year comes to a close, so if you haven't already, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.